Is that better? Just says fair. What's going on? Is that better?
We look good.
We looking all right? Let's see what happens when I do stuff.
I can't wait to talk to
Oh my gosh!
our
It's
team.
like the second I move. What is happening?
Oh, goodness gracious, team. Oh, on stream.
Oh god! I'm gonna die. Oh,
Who brought the VHS?
this is not our day.
Oh,
This is not the day.
you are not tripping, chat.
Chat.
This is also not VoxEdit.
Chat.
If we just don't move, it's fine.
We can move. We can move. We can talk. We can do the thing. But when I play the game, it's on a different computer. It makes the bitrate go down on this other computer. And the game on this computer doesn't even use internet, so it doesn't make any sense. I'm freaking out, Conrad.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
Apparently, over the box says you guys are being minted to the blockchain.
Chat, let's just it's not even the game, Dr. Metaverse. I know that it's not even the game, right? It's
right.
There's something
it doesn't matter
okay.
What we
so let's talk about Joe being a nerd for a second. All right. This is all stuff that doesn't really matter, but let's talk. I have a commercial grade router right over here that routes to a switch over here. And that switch goes down to the gamer computer. I swear to you, I got way too much stuff in my house, all right? Things are wired across the room, and like everything is stupid expensive. I'm freaking out right now because I just want to make sure that this is a high quality show for you guys. And then I'm over here and I'm looking at this thing and it's like, you're right. I looked at the stream. It's like 144p. Like you gotta squint and you gotta have it on the little CRT TV if you want it to look clear. All right. This is wild. It seems to run on some form of electricity. Yes, Mr. Furious X. That's a reference to something else. I recognize that when I say it that way.
It is not. It is not the internet.
It's not the day, not the place. You know what I mean? It's not the. It could well be the internet. That's the issue, right? Is that it could well be the internet, but that's what I suspect. But in order to troubleshoot that, I'd have to turn off the stream for the 4th time. I don't want to do that. So let's chat.
We can do it.
Let's chat. What do you think about that? Can we just chat? Can we be a just chatting stream today? Answer your questions about the sandbox some more?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Can we do that? And just postpone the playing of Nate's game that is quite fun, quite enjoyable in like a raw form? Because I just feel like I'm going to walk up these stairs and it's just going to do the thing all over again. It's just going to derp out. It's going to derp out. Did it do it?
Game dizzy.
Literally, yes.
It seems fine. A little bit. Okay, we're good.
It did a little something. Did a little something there.
Are we like saving up the internet?
Apparently we're just caching more internet data.
Right,
oh, man.
Game Dizzy already got us. Hashtag crypto dudes over here. Like,
man. Just can't. I just can't. Today is wild.
It's a great stream, guys.
IcePilot X7 is asking a great question. It says, are you guys trying to hint that the Nintendo Entertainment System is coming to the Sandbox?
You got us. Right now. Oh, you got me.
All right.
Oh,
Jack.
man.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Backspace is getting the Guinness Book of World Records to come in and start counting how many times we can do a restart on stream.
I could be doing anything else right now. I'm so triggered right now. Like I just want to take all the stuff and throw it in a fire and buy more. Like I'm mad. I'm mad right now.
Right.
I'm mad right now. Because the only thing that I don't have that is commercial grade is the Switch itself. I'm using some kind of, not going to call out the brand on this live show, thing that is or was a router that I'm using as a switch, as a bridge, rather. I'm going to freak out. Chat. Imagine if I was in a land sale right now and I was trying to buy land and on my end only, I was seeing this kind of connection quality. There's no way I'd get one. Be freaking out. Be freaking out.
Right. And yes, Broccoli, this is a Goku Gi shirt here.
Fiveable wants to know when Super Yeti game. Listen, clearly I'd be the designer of it because that's the performance of this PC today. That's what's going down. It's like 2 audio mistakes, one video mistake, 1 router mistake. All the while, I'm just trying to enjoy time with you guys in the chat and chill. Somebody tell me something about them. Somebody tell me something about themselves real quick. Let's get with user engagement on this one, on this live stream. Let's throw out the rule book and build the community here real quick. Conrad, what's a good thing that happened for you this week?
I got to hang out with you, Joe.
God damn it, you wholesome person. Can't believe.
I got to see wonderful people like Mr. Fergie Sex over here and excellent stuff. Sean over here with When Season 3.
I feel like I'm gonna do this.
Mike.
I feel like I need to do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna click this. I'm gonna turn that one off. There we go. And
Vibes over on Twitch bought an ice cream machine.
Let's do this.
I'm into that.
Let's just chatting for a minute. Let's just chatting for a minute. You guys get a nice zoomed in version of us.
I'm too big.
You're too big. He's too hot. Hot day.
I don't like it.
All right, I'll shrink you.
It's freaking me out.
He's freaking out, man. Which is it? The Y position? Here we go. You're shorter now. Enjoy that.
There we go.
Chat. Favorite ice cream flavors and ideas. We're just chatting today. We're enjoying the community today, I feel, because I'm freaking out right now. Homemade Rocky Road. Nuevo Vibes says Homemade Rocky Road, as they are asking favorite ice cream flavors and ideas. Here's the thing, chat. For me personally, I like strawberry ice cream. I could grab it out of my freezer right now. It's the only ice cream I have. What about you, Conrad? If you're eating ice cream at all?
So, I'm not really a fan of ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Though the only thing I mess with is mint chocolate chip. Okay. So I do like my sorbets. So like a good mango or lemon sorbet, like a lime sorbet, that kind of thing. So yeah, because you can always mix them in with a smoothie and it's great, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree with that. There's something about like, the first ice cream, as far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure. I studied a lot of history. I heard that the first ice cream was made in the Persia region. Ooh, ironically. Okay. I would feel like it would be too warm, but that makes sense. They were highly civilized at a very early time period. And it was made of lime. Hey. Which is wild. It's wild.
That is pretty wild.
Because you're like, how do they do that? Well, you bury it. Deb Z asks, Joe, what Season 3 only owner land? Wait, hold up. This question is difficult for me to translate here really quickly.
This was a sentence.
What Season 3 only owner land can play Season 3? Question marks. Let me try to interpret that.
I believe they're asking
Season 3 is playable by everyone. Every experience is playable by everyone. You do not have to be a landowner to play in Season 3.
Correct. And Backspace wants to know if there's any plans to hire mods for land content for, like you mentioned yesterday.
To hire mods for land content?
For those mature illegal content in different lands. To find out. I believe they're saying to hunt down and track down flagged lands and things like that.
Right now that we probably have enough community managers to manage that. When full UGC is out, it probably wouldn't be a hired process. We would work to, maybe on the short term, but we would do that through external partners, I assume. The long-term plan is to decentralize moderation so that you guys can all come through and be like, that is illegal, that violates TOS. The community at large can decide whether it works. Thank you. I appreciate that. The Sorry. Yeah, no, but the illegal content, the mature content can be filtered by the community for sure. Let's see. Ooh, not Jackie Chan with the ice cream take right now. Do you see this, Conrad?
I
the
do.
Peaches and apricots
Mm-hmm.
are starting to come in on my trees in the backyard. Excited. I would be excited for that as well. Peach cobbler is just, I'm gonna put peaches in my ice cream. You know what's my favorite? I don't like sweets that much. My favorite kind of sweets, if I'm gonna eat something, would be banana cream pie, specifically.
Okay.
But like, not like banana flavored cream pie. I'm talking about like taking 6 bananas to a single pie shell and just like oops all bananas on that thing. It's I'm not trying to get a plate. I'm not trying to get a bowl. I'm trying to get a fork and the whole pie when I have one of those. And I usually eat a lot of sweets, but it's not like it's not so
a wet
sugary.
Noodle. A wet noodle over here mentioning pistachio ice cream. It's pretty good. You haven't tried it.
Yeah. I like pistachio as well. All right, let's see. Cracky Pack has a real question regarding the Sandbox game. As if you're just joining us, forgive me. We're having a bunch of technical issues here today. So far, like when I'm actively trying to play the game, for some reason the bitrate goes down, even though it's a different computer in a different space and doing all these things. So we're just chatting a little bit and talking about the Sandbox game, answering your questions live, and building the community. So if you have, if you want to learn a little something about Joe today, a little something about Rad Condad here today, feel free to ask those questions. Open book. Having fun with you guys. Just chatting. We'll do some giveaways, of course, later on in the show. I think I'm just going to do 2 Wizzy the Green hat giveaways today, just because everything is highly, broken in a technical level today.
Double it up.
So why not? Let's give back, But the question comes in, it says, is KYC, meaning we can change the wallet connected to your account, say compromised wallet or some other reason? KYC, I can't give full details of KYC right now, but KYC would still be limited to one wallet. It doesn't have to be the wallet that's connected to your account if it was compromised in the past. I assume you've made another wallet. But if it was not compromised in the past, or, you could just choose a different wallet if you like when you KYC. But yeah, that... anything that you like. What I think will happen, and I'm not sure if this will, but Animoca Brands, our parent company, has another arm of the company called Block Pass. And in that system, when I did KYC for them, you only ever have to do it once. It doesn't matter how many different companies that are associated with that Block Pass. You can just kind of go like, I've already done this. Here's my info or whatever. And it puts that hash associated with that new KYC program. So I really like their system. But yeah, that's good. OG Shakespeare is asking you a question, Conrad. How do you guys rock so hard consistently while making it all look easy at the Sandbox game?
I just said, stop it.
How do you do it?
Chat is too wild. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about because right now this is all improv.
Very broken. All improv.
It's so broken.
We broke it all. Man. We broke our own stream. Remember how normally we break your games? You know what I mean?
Right. Joe karate chopped everything. Too strong.
Karate
Only
chop.
Professional over here. Brock Lee, over on Twitch, wants to know how much bigger will the total experience for Season 3 be? If we have any beans on that.
Okay. Sure. I'll tell you. I'm not supposed to. 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay.
How about that?
Well, I think the question was like how many games, but
4 to 6 weeks total content window. So bigger.
Okay.
Better.
Wow.
More.
All right. Lamb Demir over on Twitch. We had plans to play the Laamgame today, but as you can see,
things are broken.
Everything broke.
Unfortunately, every time that we're moving around in the game right now, for whatever reason, it's causing the stream to do the really low quality bitrate thing, which means it looks like you're viewing it on the tiniest little screen, and then you stretch it out to like the huge display. So an unintentional issue, but we restarted the stream already like 3 times, and I don't want to keep putting you guys on the line. So we're having fun. We're chatting, building up the community a little bit, and getting all those AMA questions out. Dr. Metaverso saying, hi, I come from DCL. Welcome from Decentraland. We're all waiting for the sandbox layer at Megacube 2. Do the sandbox have events planned in DCL in the next couple of months? It's not my understanding that we have any cross-platform events planned. However, it doesn't mean that we can't. If you Megacube 2, and let me look up something here real quick. Not look it up rather, but type it into myself. I like to take notes for these sorts of things. Megacube 2 in DCL. Joe, look into it. Sent to myself. So I'll look into that more. And if not,
killing me.
Maybe we'll sort something out, because it's always good to have that kind of interoperable conversation. Get the chat. Let's get Joe adult juiced up and ask him some questions. Wow. Ice Pilot. Bold of you to assume. Bold of you to assume that I would change my personality in any way while adult juiced up. Turns out.
Can confirm it's the same.
Yeah, I've had people actively, I mean, he knows. He's seen me adult juiced before. Am I pointing at you when I do that? Oh, I am. I like it.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I can kiss you.
But he's seen it, so he knows. I don't change. I'm the cool thing about that, if you're not aware, adult juice just makes you lose your inhibition. So if I'm just who I am anyway, just normally, things don't change. Pretty good. Game Dizzy asks, were you able to separate that concert video preview to teaser it? I will not be doing that on this show. Because if I did teaser it, that content has changed. Has been updated and is probably better. So I won't be able to show it on the show. But I might be able to ask permission to show it.
That would be
effective Monday. If I'm in a Monday meeting about marketing, I can ask if I can show it. And if literally anybody says yes, it's their fault. I'm showing it.
Right. They can go down. But Metalia says, question, can we turn off walking sounds for the avatars? Would that be a potential 7.0 update?
Let me check.
Now Jackie Chan's got all of the fruits and veggies.
Really?
Jealous.
Lemons. Oh my goodness, bro.
Right.
That's crazy. I want to grow, like, can I just farm? Can we just farm? If you're watching right now, I'm asking you right now, can we just be farmers, but not really? Like, just have like a space for farming?
I live in an apartment complex. I don't have any land.
I also live in an apartment. Currently, anyway. But you know, life does wild things. Things change. All right. So the question was about sound controllers and
walk noise.
Yeah, walk noise specifically, but I'm trying to find the specifics on those. I'm not seeing anything right now, but probably not. Sorry, there's a lot. There's a lot to look through when I look through these 7.0 and thereabouts updates. Light system shaders, lights and skybox tools, video streaming, audio streaming, all those things. But nothing that I can see that allows for an update that removes features. These updates include new stuff. So obviously that would be just like a new toggle, but let's see. Option 2, remove walking sound.
I've
Useful
successfully
in racing and other style titles. I'm leaving that note for myself.
There we go. Okay, I've successfully taken care of my orchid. It's huge. It's in bloom right now. And on my balcony, my roommate, before he decided to leave, he tried to do habaneros, like jalapenos and all sorts of other peppers. But we live in Washington, so it's difficult to grow anything here, even on the balcony. But oddly enough, I'm actually getting some stocks, I believe, for the jalapenos. So
that's weird. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Sean NN6213 asking, Sean, do you mind if I call you Scene? Because I used to have a coworker that spelled their name exactly the same way, and I thought it was fun. They didn't mind. You know, just as a fun. Me to you. You mean Alpha 3 starts by July 1st? I did not say that. I said it's a 4 to 6 week content window.
Right.
So that doesn't mean that it starts on any particular date. All right.
Excellent stuff over here. Says another question on KYC. If I already KYC'd with Animoca during the Other Side meta event, do I need another KYC when TSB does it?
That's a very good question. You won't need to rescan your... From my understanding of BlockPass, I should caveat, you won't need to redo all of the scanning the pictures that You just need to say, use this KYC that I already did on this other option that's down here. And then it'll work. That's the point of the BlockPass. They save a hash that represents the fact that you are the person you said you were, and then you can use that hash on those multiple platforms. Half Dork asking a question that I'm going to ask just because it's funny, but no, before I even ask it. Can you try to kiss each other with this camera setup? Thanks. No, thank you.
I've already made kissy faces at you while you weren't looking.
Oh, have you? That's funny.
And then Pups Culture over here. My mom asked, will there be more games like Pac-San with a fixed camera angle? She would like to enjoy the sandbox more.
Okay, that's interesting. Pups, I can't answer that because I am just one of many, right? There are many of us. I am designing a very small contingent of games. But, chat, we ask you, will there be more games like Pac-San that have a fixed camera angle? Because Pups Culture's mom would like to enjoy the sandbox more.
Right. Create those games. And then they're asking specifically in the Season 3 game lineup, but I don't think either one of us know what games are going to be there.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know.
Let's assume we don't know what games are going to be there.
I have no idea. I am just a lowly ambassador.
Conrad doesn't have an internal email, so he doesn't get to know these kinds of things. Conrad gets to ask those questions of me, and then I answer them for you. The things that I can answer.
I'm literally as informed as you guys are. So
that's not really true.
Well, I mean, really I know a little bit more beans, but
yeah, like the thing that I told you that Alex and I and you and Julia and a few others may be doing in the near future. Literally nobody can know about that. So he's lying, chat. He's lying to you right now. He's lying right now.
Don't even. You've already said too much.
You know too much. He's gone
you
too
must
far.
Die.
He's gone too far,
Shabu, at least I'm trying to say your name correctly. Says, "Hi guys, do you see interesting people during the streams or video call meetings while being into the sandbox?" There's been some fun interviews.
Yeah. I mean, for the purposes of this show, we have a lot of cool things come up. A lot of cool content. The interesting people, Ray, are people like you. I mean, literally everybody that I know that is integrated with the Sandbox game, with the exception of Sebastian Boucher and Arthur Madrid, are all people that are just us. They're just like us. They're regular people who were hanging out. They were watching a live stream. They were doing whatever. They hopped in a Discord, you know, and they just started creating. And then they were passionate. And so some staff members saw that and went, "You're passionate, get in here." This includes Alex. And Alex was the guy that I watched his stream and came in here. You know, Alex was just a dude making voxelized stuff and got passionate about the sandbox. And they went, "You get in here," you know. And now Alex is doing, you know, in charge of a lot of stuff at this point. But it's all about growing internally, organically. Way too much. I'm sorry, what?
So he works way too much.
He does work way too much. That's true. But we're trying to work on that. On that. You know, we're going to get Alex pared down. He used to work 80 hours a week. Now he just works 60 hours a week. So we're getting there. He's that guy, though. He's that guy. He's hyper-focused. He's like, I have a project. I need this project finished.
I need to finish it.
Yeah.
I need to get it done as soon as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Halftork over there says, will there be ways to buy and sell assets within a sandbox experience, such as a supported hyperlink that sends the player to the marketplace?
You can currently hyperlink in an NFT right now. So yes. Like I don't know if you've seen, but when you make one of the OpenSea NFT things, you can link it back to the map link. Alex showed this off on a live stream once on a Saturday, where he brought up on the screen a, like I said, an OpenSea reference image that led to a land, and then customized the URL so that it took you to sandbox.game/en/map/map coordinates. And then when you click go to the thing, it popped up, "Hey, you're about to leave." Sure, yeah, okay. And then it opens up the external link to the new location. So you don't just have to use this for you know, showing people where your next experience is. You can use it for showing people where this art piece is, as long as you put up, you know, like the asset live on a podium, for example. Maybe you do this. You have the asset live on a podium, and then you have also the asset as a preview from the OpenSea section. And so the preview shows you the link that takes you out to the place.
Okay. Trying to answer Lamb here. Unfortunately, Lamdair Demir only speaks Turkish, not English very well. So I'm trying to update them that for the reason why we're not playing their game today.
Oh, yes. Yeah, because it's in the title, but everything's broken. So I'm trying to, you know, we're just building community today.
Halftork wants to know, have you ever had to let an ambassador go?
Ooh. Yes. Twice.
Oh, man.
But, you know, it's
hopefully
not
good terms, right?
One of them not so much, but also not really negative terms, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's a question of saying, you know, at that particular time, I think it was they hadn't done anything in like 4 months, literally, not even a tweet, and one of them in particular actively went out on socials and went like, "Hey, the sandbox sucks for such and such a reason," and it was like, "Hey, it's okay to feel that way. Can we talk about it?" And then it was no, we can't. Okay, so that was what it was. Never want to get to that point, obviously. Like, you try to have communication with people as much as possible. I always very much encourage not just the community members, but the staff, the ambassadors, to whatever, to like reach out whenever they think a thing. Just think something. Tag me. Like, whatever. DM me something. My DMs are open on Discord, even for just everybody, right? We don't even have to be friends. Just to make sure that like we can handle things that people, you know, feel are concerns. We're open for that. So. All right.
Right. I want to see some positivity.
Yeah. See people talking a lot about farmland in the Sandbox game today.
Oh, yeah.
You guys want to be farmers, huh? I heard.
Game dizzy. Game Dizzy over here responding. We're having problems in the system, he says. Thank you, Game Dizzy. I'm going to give them a even longer explanation here.
Touche's experiences. If you want to play farming-based games, Touche seems to specialize in that. When Joe looks at his side screen, it looks like he's just staring at Conrad. That's correct, Ice Pilot X7. Because I actually position my camera on that spot for that reason. Because when I look like this, I look at the preview screen. And so I'm actually actively looking at this person's face. You know, when I'm in like an interview situation. I could have done it where I flipped us the other way, but then every time I actually look at them, I would look away from them, which doesn't make a lot of sense.
We have ambassadors all around the world. So a Canadian one, I think we had quite a few Canadian team members.
Yeah, we definitely have some Canadian ambassadors, for sure.
Yeah. Wouldn't have to have another. Keep being active.
Yeah. Man, I almost read that.
Guys need a Mongolian ambassador. Yeah. We can get it. Just got to stay active.
HODL, this is not going to happen.
Hang out.
It's not going to happen. Sorry.
Look, Joe, if we have stands in the chat,
it's not going to happen.
Have fans.
You guys are going to have to ship it. You're going to have to ship it on your fanfic. It's not going to happen.
Look, it's going to happen in their minds no matter what. So I'm just telling them.
That's what shipping means.
Will come. I know. I know. They'll figure it out. I'm not even going to stop them.
All right.
What not do we encouraging
got here?
It.
What do we got here?
How about ambassadors from Mexico, Singapore? Hey. I'm not quite sure.
I actually don't think we have an ambassador from Mexico. We have one from the Dominican Republic. We have one from Ecuador. Definitely some in Venezuela. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Right. Here we go. Excellent stuff. Old question, but asking again. Families with one gaming computer only have one gaming laptop and 3, sometimes 4 family members playing from the same laptop. Yep. Is that restricted or result in ban?
No, it is not restricted. You can do that. We understand that families will exist. Many players are playing from countries that have lower wages. We understand. It is a global platform. So you might be playing, for example, because this comes up a lot in the Philippines, you're playing and, you're having a good time. You finish playing, your sister starts playing, and your mother starts playing after, and possibly grandmother starts playing after, and yeah, we have the TOS that says that a person should be 18 to participate in the ecosystem. And with that said, those families exist, right? There are families with many 18 plus people in the same living area, right? Whether it is an apartment, a house, farmland, whatever it is, right? Wherever you are in the world, different people exist. The things that we watch for when it comes to like bans are clear excessive use situations. If we see a single IP running 10 accounts and those 10 accounts have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 as their username, you're done, But if it's reasonable use by, a single PC, that's fine.
Right. How's it going, Rasul? Glad to have you here. Amaterasu and Tsukiyomi, thank you. Ooh. I'd love to get their blessings. And Crackpack says, the translation looking good. It's my first language. My mind is blown how far Google Translate has come.
Nice.
For sure. And I'm glad that went well. I try and communicate with everybody out there, but like I said, I only ever got to speak English, and I'm horrible at learning other languages. I've attempted it multiple times, and
I'm trying.
My mind
I'm trying 2 at once right now. Trying 2 at once still. I mean, that's not really true. I'm trying 3 at once, but actively trying 2 at once because I'm fairly good at Spanish, I think. Survival Spanish, I should say.
The second one, English.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut the heck. What the freak, dude?
What am I using? Says, what's the opinion on sharing an account, such as a team of games logging into the same account to work on a project?
Currently, teams have to do that. So that's fine.
Right. So right now that's fine. And Rush Park NFT wants to know, is there an ambassador program for the Sandbox? How does one become an ambassador? How do you get in this chair? Not my
an ambassador,
chair, but in this spot.
Ambassadors are picked based on the merits of their own work. That means that if you are already helping in the community and you are already enjoying the Sandbox game, you're a nice person, you're doing it because you care, then we'll see that and come back through and we'll have like kind of nomination rounds. Like more recently, we were able to announce on the live show because we weren't ready for a nomination round yet, but they were just going up and above the expectations. Jazz Wolf 24.
Shakespeare.
And so I'd sent a message over. Someone else sent a message to me that is on staff. And then I sent a message over to a different staffer. And we all went like, yeah. And so that's kind of the process, is like when a person is stepping up and everybody is like independently seeing this, then we'll go, okay, yeah, they should be an ambassador. And so we'll put them on a list, and then we'll do like a single round where we'll bring in like, between 5 and 50 ambassadors. Like the next upcoming round, I've got 100 from an external organization that I've already started training. And then the community like outreach versions of ambassadors as well that I just described there. So, yeah, back to that little language thing. Currently, selected courses, right. Danish, French, Spanish, Mandarin, Chinese. Trying to learn them all. It's a lot, but I'm much further on Spanish because it's Latin first language. French is not too bad. But yeah, they're interesting. Very interesting.
And how many ambassadors are there currently?
About 50, I think. Overall. Let me check. Let me try to check.
Okay.
Let me try to check. As there's 9 of them online right now. In the TSBs.
Five Abel wants to know about Pig Latin. If you're learning that.
Pig Latin. You know what? That one I learned when I was like 5. You know what I mean? It's pretty easy.
Half-Dork, je ne parle pas en français, en anglais, s'il vous plaît. That's all I know.
Oh, very good.
Do my best. Oh, here we go. An actual question here. Sandboxer wants to know. Will we be able to change the Sandbox game controls or have controller support?
Controller support eventually, yeah. It is our intention to eventually move to consoles, but I'm guessing Conrad wants to tell you about how you could get controller support right now.
Yes, there are third-party ways to do so. For instance, I haven't given it a full test myself, but I use a program called DS4 Windows, and it allows me to use my PS4 controller for everything, even when it's not normally used. So I would give that a shot. I've heard from folks that they've actually gotten it to work, but there's lots of different programs for this sort of thing. And to continue on to the ambassador thing, Archie Flew wants to know, what do ambassadors do?
Yeah, ambassadors are the first point of contact for the community, first and foremost. But ambassadors can have a variety of different tasks. Without actually, revealing it all, let's see if I can describe these tasks. Stop it. It's no. Ambassadors could be a social media ambassador. Ambassadors could be high-skilled players in the VoxEdit community or the Game Maker community. Ambassadors could be people who translate articles for the Sandbox game to local regions, potentially. They could also be writing articles that would go up onto our Medium or other platforms, third-party platforms as well. Maybe it's your own personal outlet for writing. Ambassadors can create video tutorials. They may be bug bounty hunters. They may manage software testing, feedback gathering. They could do multiplayer playtests as we develop that software. Community mods, of course, those are the most prevalent ambassadors because those are the people in the Discords, the Telegrams, the Twitters, the whatnot that are really stepping up and helping there where we have hundreds of thousands of people that ask questions and need support. And yeah, that's basically the extent of the base ambassador tasks. Sometimes we get ambassadors with things that are highly specialized. And we'll just say,
right,
you're great at that, and that is what you do. Like Rad Condad here, who, you know, I was watching a live stream, and I'm seeing him do this job for somebody else, and I said to myself, I gotta have this guy in here.
Right,
be helping out.
Complete and utter professional. I know exactly what I'm doing at all times.
To be fair, you do make this job much easier. Because it is not easy to... I mean, obviously we're not doing it today, right? Because of all the technical bull stuff that happened. But, you know, yeah. Oops.
Right.
Chat, I don't
once again,
I don't curse. It never happens. Never happens.
Alrighty, but our friends, Nuvu Vibes, I always just call you Vibes, over on Twitch says that they use anti-macro on Windows. It's free and easy and configurable for controller support.
Okay.
So there's that. And then if you could scroll up a bit and see what our friend Mr. G says. I'm not going to read it aloud, but it'll be a good laugh for you if you want to translate that one.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care if it resurrects or not, to be fair. If it doesn't survive, it was a degenerate play that I made to laugh. And if it does survive, then I never have to work again. So
too much.
Okay. Not that I would stop. I would still be doing this because you guys are great and this is fun. I don't even already have to work if I didn't want to have to work for like a couple of years at least.
I'd probably still do this no matter what. It's
exactly.
a great time meeting all these wonderful people. We got Synergistics coming back. Says I'm back, but never really left. Welcome back. And Julie 181. Good day, guys. How's it going? Oh yeah.
All right, haven't tried yet, but can Magical Voxel / ftracy models be imported into the Sandbox / VoxEdit? I use Magical Voxel to make stuff for voxels, formerly crypto voxels. Fiveable. Yes, you can import things from Magica Voxel into VoxEdit. And or the Sandbox Game Maker. Some of those imports are highly complex, but there are tutorials for doing so. Some of them are, of course, much easier. The one thing that I would say is that I personally think that it's actually harder to create in Magica Voxel first if you know the tool that is VoxEdit. Because what makes these assets special is the animation properties that VoxEdit has. And usually you want to build your, like if it's my hand, right? I've got one voxel component that I need 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, if I include this part of the thumb, plus the base of the hand. Now I need 16 different pieces to make a hand. And so there's no sense in going into Magica Voxel and making the individual finger and then exporting it and importing it into VoxEdit just so that you can add it to the thing when you could just plop a couple voxels together, make a hand, right? So Joe almost saw you, Radconda. Stop trying to make out with me. You're weird.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is not. I do not consent, Conrad. That's what I'm saying. We're really good friends. I do not consent.
Oh man, there's been some wonderful clips today. Crackpack says how the translation of articles things work. We read the articles and send you for help.
Yeah, okay, this is what I would recommend if you really are considering doing the translating of the Sandbox game articles. If you can, make your own blog, your own website. You can do them relatively cheap to free. And do the translating directly. Do it there. Let the people in that respective language chat in the Discord, in the Telegram, whatever, know that you are doing it consistently. When you make a translated post, show them that you've translated it. You're going to get your views. You're going to get your ad revenue.
Okay.
And then on top of that, when you get recognition for that, if you can become an ambassador purely on the basis of translation, then you have two revenue streams. You have the ambassadors, who we compensate when they become an ambassador. And then you have your own already getting ad revenue that is passive income. So don't do it halfway. Don't just try to translate it and send it to me, because I don't have a place to put that.
Okay. And Mr. Furious wants to know, is there some sort of log that we use? Do the ambassadors have a log in a certain or set amount of time per week? How does that look?
Yeah, sort of. Ambassadors can choose to or to not do anything at any time. It is open-ended, with the exception that if you do nothing for many months, then maybe it doesn't make sense to leave you with that role on Discord and have people trust you if you're not an active contributor to the experience. Because there is a certain level of trust. When you see an ambassador in Discord, you think this person knows what they're talking about. This person can be trusted with whatever, right? And so we want to make sure that that is always true. If you're not engaged as an ambassador for a very long time, then it may be that you have wrong information. You know, now you're telling people the wrong things, and also you end up being a risk. In my perception, you are a risk to the community, that somebody could message you if you weren't active, and you might not care anymore about the community, the people in the community. So yeah, there's a certain something there, but it's your time. It's your choice. You do whatever you want. There is a top level cap. If you hit that top level cap, then you know, it's basically a maximum number of hours that a person could do. But otherwise, if you hit that a couple of months in a row, then those ambassadors suddenly might become staff. So yeah, it's an on-ramp to getting into the system.
That work is getting noticed and valued because your time is worth something. Never forget that, guys.
Yeah.
But Joe, let's go ahead and do some of our giveaways here for everybody sticking with us and bearing with us through these, wonderful
technical times,
difficulties. And don't worry, I see your other questions. We'll get to those here in a moment.
All right. I'm gonna just.
For instance, Joe, when season 3?
Soon
when
TM.
Season 3. Soon TM. How's it going, Mr. Winning? Glad to have you here. And then, of course, what that memorabilia do?
Memorabilia is an account level. I'm covering my face so that you can't do it, Conrad. I don't know if you noticed.
Right. I'll send you the clips that some people got, or that specifically Batman got.
That's pretty funny
in the chat.
No, the memorabilia is an account level access feature for you, which means that like in season 2, right? If you had participated in the season 1 feedback form, you got some additional tickets towards getting a season pass. I'm gonna go ahead and say broke. I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I don't wanna not.
Oh, there come will be on. You don't have to break your.
I'm doing it. There will be more season passes in season 3 than there was in season 2. How about
Those
that?
are beans. Those are beans.
How about that?
This guy. I can literally. I can put my hand up if I get it right. I can touch him.
Go that far.
I can touch him if he gets close enough.
I'm trying to go away from the camera. Okay. All right.
Oh, you just went blurry all of a sudden.
Yep.
Smack blurry. That mic. There we go. We got it. Spoiler alert.
Stop it. Get some help. All right, chat.
Go ahead, chat. You got this.
There's a form out there over on YouTube, on twitch.tv, and on our Facebook's multiple outlets. If you fill out this form, you'll be eligible to win a Wizzy the Green Lucky hat right here on this show. Shot some beans out of his nose.
Right.
Stop trying to troll me. This guy. I got eyes doing this. These glasses. Oh my gosh, dude. I hate these glasses. Can I tell you that, chat? Full disclosure. The more that I stream for you, the more that I try to look you right in your eye holes in this camera, the more I hate these glasses. Because I swear to you that they are slightly bent on like... I have 5 different pairs of these glasses, and I think they're all slightly bent on like the nose bridge because it makes my eyes look like they're doing this. And I hate it so much.
I mean...
so much.
I don't see that.
I'm looking straight. No, I see it. Every day I look in the mirror, I see it.
We're the most critical of ourselves.
Can you guys high five?
Forget about that.
Yep.
Can we high
five? We can do that.
Kind of worked.
We can do that. It worked a little bit. Camera needs new glasses. You're right. Toxin.
That's true. Welcome, Singapore. Oh man.
I'm interested to see how the chat reacts to the question in the chat or in the form here today.
Oh, you're. Oh, what do you got here? What do you got here? If you guys don't say soon PM, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
Oh, that's funny. And if the easiest Wizzy win in my life, says broccoli.
Right.
That man, what are you linking out here? Oh, the high five.
Oh, he's got our high five.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Got the high five.
We tried. It's probably
Guys,
one of the
old
lamest.
entry in the old contest doesn't stay on the forum. Didn't find my old submission. Not a big deal, but there is an archive, SebGA.
Right.
If you can't see that, then I might be able to pull that or like ask about it, but I'm pretty sure there's an archive you can see. It's in a different section, like maybe way at the bottom.
Right. The most speculation that everybody has for season 3 is 7/22, so July upcoming. Though
right, because that was on the Twitter post. So
not
technically
confirmed.
That would be an answer, I think, because I think season 3 would be happening at that point. Not, this isn't a question of necessarily when the announcement is. This is just one of those questions that I'm asking because, first of all, it's funny. And secondly, These are human answers that I'm looking for. So if you give me something that's in a modicum of like reasonability, I'm going to be like, yeah, all right. Okay.
Right. You tell us. You tell us when season 3 is happening. How about that?
For Game Jams, asks Halfdoor, can we use the free published assets from other artists in our submission? As long as the rules don't stipulate you cannot, then you can. That's how our rule system tends to work.
Okay. And then
now that said, Halfdork, I want to warn you that unless it's a throwaway project for you, I wouldn't recommend doing that. Because if you really like the game you create, if the community really likes the game you create, then you would actively not be able to publish that because you might publish it and then they decide that they want to take one of those arts that they created and turn it into an NFT. And then you have to choose to redesign your game or buy their NFT and rewrap that project onto the blockchain. So
Zon over here wants us to try a high beard.
I'm not doing that because that's as
I mean,
we're not touching beards.
I promise I won't switch it up on you.
To you. I don't want to get that close to you. Like me, Conrad and I are really like we're great friends, but I'm sorry, like our faces will not touch in this lifetime. I'm real sure of that. I'll make the jokes. All right, I'll make the jokes, but
Mark over here on Twitch says PandaPops says that you're not allowed to use the free assets from the marketplace.
The rules of each contest are what matters, is what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm not saying that you can. I'm saying read the rules. And when the rules say that you cannot, then you cannot. And there have been contests where it's been very specifically, no, you can't. So, yeah. Just keep that in mind.
Mr. Winning says, don't. Beard touching feels worse than you think. It's fun, and then you can't take it back.
Wow.
Sounds so ominous.
It does sound ominous. You're right.
Well, Julie181 asks, in the Game Maker, are you going to have customizable behavior?
Yes. They sort of already are, but Game Maker UI revamp, including content collaboration implementation. I'm just reading it as I'm reading it now. Oopsies. Spoiler.
While he's reading that, sub GA, it will be possible to rent out your lands. There's going to be more on that soon.
Yeah.
As well.
Go check out the release window for land rentals, SebGA, on twitter.com/the_sandbox_game. We made a thread just, I think, yesterday about that. Maybe the day before, depending on where you are in the world.
Oh, well, I'll get it here in the chat. We got
all right.
Else. But yeah, customizable.
We're looking
behavior.
For customizable. Well, okay, so there's two things then. Two ways to answer that customizable behavior. First of all, I'm seeing a line item on line number 71 regarding the roadmap 2022 that says it's 100% completed. That says editor behaviors. I don't know if that's written as accurate as it could be. Maybe it is. But you've got that. But also then you have once we get to version 1.0, we'll start work on visual scripting instead of just no code creation. So look forward to that. If it is that far away, then that is what it is. Question. Right. Could a person technically submit more than one entry? Yes, you may submit multiple entries to any game jam unless it specifies otherwise. As many as you want, as long as they are high quality entries.
But please do not put more than one entry into our forums for the Wizzy challenge or for the Wizzy win here.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I assumed that was about a game jam still.
Yes, it probably was because it was coming from Game Dizzy. But I want to clarify for everybody inside the chat: if you put in more than one entry to any of the contests we do here on the live, it'll disqualify you, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's no duplicates, I'm going to do something special for the chat. So let's see if we can do it. Hasn't happened yet. And Not Jackie Chan asks, will Crouch, Crawl, Swim be in Alpha Season 3?
I'm going to... Crouch, Crawl, Swim won't be in Alpha Season 3 because when you have access to the tools, so do all of the other developers that are in the Game Maker funds or are working on alpha content right now. They have the same version as you do. In fact, when we get a new release version, I will literally see an email saying QA verified that this is functional, and then less than 24 hours later, it's on the website. There's no waiting, turnaround, preview periods. There's no wider QA. We have a QA team that's like 80-ish people that work on that. 80 to 100. I can't remember off the top of my head. But that work on those QAs for those products, various products that we have. So yeah, it just comes down to you got it, they got it, which means that based on what we saw on the tweet thread yesterday, with 0.7 July, and then the July 22nd date, I don't imagine that there is an opportunity for those developers to edit their content to add swimming, stealth stuff, all that sort of thing.
Right. So let's go ahead and close out that form because we got
already
another one
did because we were at 140 responses with just 139 people in chat, guaranteeing that there are some duplicates that I needed to run through.
Oh, sad.
So, unfortunately,
and our good friends, Mr. Winning wants us to shave our beards for the scare of the lulz, and then Keeper Top Shot wants us to move our heads closer to where we can do a half and half
screen thing.
Yeah, so we do the split.
Yeah. No.
Just straight no. I mean, come on, dude.
Still anxious.
I'll get over.
Does it work? I can't tell.
But you got to be closer.
I'm too
close.
See
remember?
1 second. Let me move it over here.
Nope. It's not happening. We're almost there. Almost. Got him.
You're a killer.
Broccoli even got it out there. He said he's baiting you. Oh man, we're gonna send out another form here in just a second.
Y'all are crazy. You people are baiting, masterful baiters, dude.
Oh come on. Come on, not here on the live.
I don't know what you're talking about, Conrad. Oh. Just saying you're experts at what you do.
You guys are fantastic. This is the best community around. I can't ask for more.
All right.
It was a good attempt, says JK. All right, who do we got?
Literally clap, total hill clap. Okay, with the response, when season 3, July. Coming in over on twitch.tv, Shutter Dad, DEAW.
Shutter Dad. Congratulations. You got it.
Martin Cordell says, I'll have what you guys are smoking. The only thing we're smoking is the sweet, sweet love of cryptocurrencies and their respective platforms. Specifically the Sandbox game.
I actually can't smoke anything anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah. You'll actually not be able to eat for a month.
Yeah, super bad. I die. It's weird.
Wild.
But congratulations to Dad out there. You did.
Shutter Dad. I assume you like cameras or something. Appreciate you. You win.
Right, and let's get another one out there.
Let's do another one. Let's do another one real quick. Make a copy.
And I've got some backlog questions because today's we're just chatting. We're just chatting.
Make a copy of a form. Responses. Turned on.
He's just a big Shutter Island fan, says Vibes. There you go. Oh man.
You guys are gonna like this. I hope you appreciate this today's second security question.
Oh man.
Here we go.
Remember, folks, it's just to make sure you're human when season 5. You got me with that one. You guys can literally put anything in there. It does not matter. Just please don't put any duplicates to disqualify yourselves. We got Harbinger's NFT Gaming saying, I think if you guys keep this up, Sandbox Metaverse might become the main metaverse. You guys give off good energy and it's consistent.
I appreciate you guys. Friend. Appreciate you guys.
We're just trying to be human and try and keep it, semi-professional, but let people live their lives, and we're gonna live our lives and bring you guys the Sandbox news and keep testing out your games and make sure that your games can go to the upper echelons of what these game jams ask for and what you are going to be earning in the sandbox. Because it's going to be play and earn, not play to earn.
All right. A legit question comes in right now that I'm going to address before we get into your others. Sandbox website keeps giving me a Web3 error when I'm trying to deposit into staking. Anyone else have the same issue? Vela. If you are having this issue, there are two things that you can do. First, if you're trying to use the gasless transaction on the Polygon network, then I would recommend you press Control F5 on your keyboard on that page. That may fix it so that you can use the gasless transaction. If you're still having issues and you don't mind paying the less than 1 penny to stake in Matic tokens, then you can simply turn off gasless transactions and you will have the transaction work.
Shift F5 for
Control or Shift F5 both work.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Archie flew. I'm facing my wallet. It's fine, friend. It's not gonna get you.
It's a public wallet address, so that's okay.
Right.
Worst thing that could happen is someone else will send you money.
Right.
Oh, good.
Don't panic, friend.
I get to have fruit trees.
What?
I got all jealous. Nothing. Just had to ask.
Did you just
to ask if I was allowed to have fruit trees? You know, can we do that? Got a yes.
Nice.
Good to go.
Nice.
I need the lemons now. You've done it.
Right. Well, I was thinking about it the entire time here. All right, we'll get to those other questions here. Mr. Winning 247 24/7 says, "Do you have meetings and updates with the ambassadors to keep everyone in the same general knowledge base, or is it self-driven in that regard?"
Sort of do. When we have a major update, we do have in the Discord specifically, there is a section where we can say @ambassadors, and they get that update when there is a new big thing coming up or what have you. I will admit, however, that there are definitely times when I don't issue those updates enough. Open the box says Joseph just bought a farm, I think. In the US, when you say that someone bought the farm, you mean that they died.
Oh, yeah.
So, no, I didn't do that. I am still here.
This is the second time that somebody said that they enjoy this format. Patio over here saying, "I love this format, live with Joe and Conrad. This should be a part of the GME show as a regular segment." That's the second time that we've gotten that one. So
very nice, very nice. But nonetheless, just to me, but
games.
Also
we have too many games to play.
It's true. And the QA is really important for the community. Like, this is fun. We're doing this purely because there was technical hiccup. But, Sean, listen, if Luna goes to $100, I'll buy you a house. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. No offense.
Not financial advice.
No offense. There's no way. There's no way. It wasn't there already. And there's no way that the community will have that confidence in that product anymore. But clip it, yes. Do what Broccoli says. Clip it. Clip it. Because
hold them to that one. I do have a personal stream that every so often I've gotten Joe on to actually join me, and we go a little unhinged, but don't even worry about it. We're on the live right now.
Yeah.
So cheat him over on YouTube says, "Is there any chance to winning Season 3 pass for people who got the Alpha 2 memorabilia?"
Memorabilia increases your chances of getting a pass, from my understanding, because you're getting additional tickets towards those raffles that will continue. And as I mentioned just a bit earlier, there will be an increased number of passes, to which I will not detail that number in the upcoming season.
All sorts of beans. Alrighty, and Mr. Winning says, "I thought we can make our own assets for the Game E-Jam. Is that true?"
I'm sorry, you can make your own assets for what?
The Game E-Jam?
Yes.
The current?
You can.
There you have it. And Keeper Top Shot, once again, I'm rereading it here to get us to Fusion Ha, you know. Where you got to go the other way, dude. It just orient yourself the other way, and you're. But why are you? You didn't have to turn around. You could have just rotated
this way. It doesn't work.
And we're there. Go.
Okay, we're close enough. That's got to be another bait, Broccoli says. I went the wrong way, chat. I'm like, let me turn away from the camera. That makes sense.
I'm glad that we could be entertaining for you guys because we're just having a great time enjoying the chat. And you guys will catch this interaction with you when we're doing our quality assurance, when we're actually playing your games and whatnot. So
that is true. Make
sure that if you guys have anything that you want us to test out, bring it to us, because we want to play your games. We want to get you going.
Woo!
And Martin Cordell says, I bought Alpha 1 pass and 2 pass off of OpenSea. A good move? ? I personally, I like them because it is, it's a piece of art that means something to me, especially the Season 1 pass. I ended up winning one here on the live, and then going to Joe and being like, whoa, wait a second. Okay, this is way more active than I ever thought it could be. You're doing something really cool. I like what's going on. How can I be a part of it? And I started pestering him on how to become an ambassador, how to get more involved. And I got recommended. It was great. And so I want to hold on to my passes because it's great. It's memorabilia to me.
Yeah.
So if it means something to you, hold on to it. It might get you something in future seasons. I'm not sure.
Yeah, in the Season 2, people who had Season 1 passes got some additional tickets towards their raffle. So maybe that'll be the case again. We'll see the limitations there. I can neither confirm nor deny until we make an announcement on
that. Lionel over here, hopefully I said your name right, says, I try. It says, please, in case I don't win the Alpha Pass 3, please make an official loser pass, similar to the one that the person in the community did. I loved seeing that loser pass.
I think that's a fair idea that would be applicable maybe for fun if we're on Polygon-matic at that time with assets. Because, quite frankly, if I put it on ETH Network, it's going to cost way too much ETH to send every one of the 1.3 million registered users that registered during Alpha Season 2 a loser pass.
Right.
Be a lot.
Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, who won? What do we got?
All right, so over on YouTube.com with the answer.
That's a Rados, yeah.
Ever.
It was great work.
I read it and I was like, did they mean never? Did they mean forever? I don't know. But I know they're an active user chatting right now, in fact, in our chat. YouTube.
What do we got?
Rasul Elder is our second winner of the Wizzy the Green's Lucky Hat NFT here on this show.
Rasul, sending you some love. Congratulations, friend. You got it.
That's right. That's right.
Just a simple yes in the chat there from Rasul. Congrats, friend. Hopefully that progress on your game is going well. We got others coming from you as well. Oh, yeah.
I'm lit. Get excited. Have some fun out there.
Yeah.
Conrad.
You got it.
Conrad, I feel like we've been having some fun today, despite all the technical difficulties. I'm about to go burn down all of my hardware and turn it back on again after this show.
Okay.
So, I'm
going to finish my fajita burrito that I made right before stream here.
Yeah.
Because I was late on making dinner for myself.
It happens. I haven't eaten, actually. I was just like, nah.
You
nah.
should eat.
I mean,
I'm gonna quick
whatever.
Fire
I napped again. Joe's been catching up on some sleep, bro. You have no idea. Joe's been really catching up on sleep.
I'm gonna quick fire some of these extra questions here.
Let's go.
That way we try and at least get to some, like a little bit to everybody while you're doing that. So Martin Cordell says, what amount of sand to stake on land will generate the best rate of gems?
Okay.
That's a big one.
Full details on land staking is not out yet, but my current understanding of the program, which could change, is that gems and catalysts are randomly distributed.
Oh, chat wants to know if there was any use on that form too.
Weight. WEIGHT, weight to the distribution based on your proportionate sand that is staked total. Similar to how you have a weighted stake right now in the Matic pools that are generating you sand. Okay?
You have the jazz going, so you got to use your Barry White voice when you're doing these explanations.
Oh, he wants this kind of conversation right now. Does this work very well on Translate software? We'll find out.
Right. All right, and Blazers Juice wants to know, when will the assets go to the Polygon network?
Assets will be announced when they will go to Polygon, but until they are announced, I will not confirm that, because it could change on any given day based on an increase in workload from any of our other departments.
And PG Live PT, are these soft passes ready for 07, or can I create an NFT as a pass for my land?
You can always create an NFT as a pass for your lands when you are allowed to have your games and experiences published, including the 2x2 that you mentioned yesterday on your 3x4 land block. You can make a pass right now, but you will not have access in 0.7 yet to implement those passes. Conrad's kind of freaking out because I kept with the very white voice.
I love it. It's hilarious to me. Rasul, I'm glad that we could make your week just a little bit better by doing these giveaways live on stream. It was fantastic to see you all today. But Bravo's NFT's going to get the last question. Will you be able to burn assets in order to get gems?
No. However, it may be possible in the future, post-release, we're still workshopping it, that you might be able to replace what gems are inside assets that you purchase and remint them with new gems, different power levels, different luck levels, magic, or anything else.
Alrighty.
Why am I still doing this?
Because it's that music. We got it. Play us away, Joe. It was fantastic to still be able to hang out with you guys tonight, even though we had technical difficulties. Thanks for showing up and hanging out, folks.
You all are amazing. Have a nice day. Oh, wait. Don't get too excited. Don't leave yet.
Oh?
If you join us over on twitch.tv/thesandboxgame,
we got to rate
somebody who is streaming The Sandbox right now. I don't know why I'm still doing this voice, but it's a lot of fun.
Imperia wants to know, M-Sand can be swapped to sand?
M-Sand can be swapped to sand on the website at sandbox.game. All you have to do is go to your staking/DeFi section, and inside that, you will see the bridge function in the bottom right. Click that, and you can click withdraw and transfer your M-Sand to regular sand at any time, or vice versa.
Oh man, we do have a wonderful Daddy Touche live right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching over on YouTube, DLive Theta, Facebook, Twitter.com/thesandboxgame, join us as we raid Daddy Touche.
You guys are fantastic. Thank you once again for being here and enjoying. Yes, Bob Ross flashbacks here. Yep. You guys are awesome. Let's get
over
to
happy
Touche.
I'll see you guys later.
Mad love, mad love.
Bye-bye. YouTube. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. This is great. You guys are great. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you.
For real.
I'll see you on Monday.
This one was recorded. We can't help it. We don't control that part.
Conrad, before I go, real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. Just real quick. You want to do a stream on your channel?
Yeah, sure. We'll figure it out.
Cool.
You can join us over at RadConDad on Twitch. This is the only time it's going to be announced. I'm not going to announce it anywhere else.